cracking, everybody? New video. You guys see the thumbnail? You guys see the title? So let's get to it. So, woke up this morning. Um, having regular day. Played a little Call of Duty, and then I said, you know what? Let me jump on YouTube real quick and see what's going on. And oh my God, let's try to get to the bottom of it. And let me put in my 2 cents because that's what I'm gonna do. So I see all these things saying that Wacc100 got knocked out, right? And so I type in Wacc100 knocked out, and I find this video, and so half of the video is these dudes. Are they from Rolling 60s? I don't know, but I know they gave their version. I guess they were at the concert, at the Games concert. Supposedly Whack got knocked out. That's the rumor. They're saying they were there and that Whack got beat up, knocked out, and they said that's what happens when you talk about the 60s. Okay. Then Wacc100 did his video, and he said he was 1:20 something in the morning, and that's why he was making those faces that are in the thumbnail. He was showing his face, and I guess he was trying to show that his lips weren't busted, and so he's saying it was bullshit, right? So you know how they say there's three sides to every story. There's one dude side, there's the other dude side, and then the truth is in the middle, right? All I know is this: Wacc100, when he knew he had big use protection, keep it real, Whack, you knew he was protecting you. When Wacc100 knew he had big use protection, he ran around causing a lot of bullshit. Who wants friends like that? I'm sure Big U's a lot happier now that he doesn't have to put out a lot of fires behind the scenes that he was probably putting out. But now that he doesn't have that protection, something happened, because he said Wax saying there was somebody swung at somebody and then there was a standoff. I'm pretty sure somebody swung on Whack. If we're gonna believe his side, somebody swung on him. He didn't swing back because only one person swung, and there was a standoff. He's saying one thing that I think we all notice if you watch the videos. You guys go and check out the video. Check out what Wacc100 has to say. And see, here's the thing. I've said it before in other videos, and I say it here. Don't just listen to what's being said. Listen to what's not being said, because that's where it's at. On top of that, listen to how it's being said. What is Whack known for? Screaming and yelling, being super disrespectful, yelling umpire rule. That's not who we see in that video. Why is that? Look at his eyes in that video. There ain't no fire in his eyes. There ain't no anger in his eyes. He's trying to figure out how the fuck he's gonna get out of this. You're not, Whack. You're not. You might want to move to Europe. Take Blueface with you. We don't need him. You can leave the game though. The game's cool. But something's going on in your head, Whack. And everybody that's been watching and waiting, I don't think we're gonna have to wait much longer. You know you fucked up. All these other cats that you talked about and you called out, but you never show up to the fades with them. That was different than fucking with Big U, and you know it. You know, that's why when you were on the Dub C and the CJ Max show, you were breaking it down. You know it, and everybody that heard it knows it. Again, when you speak about Big U, you speak with a completely different tone. You originally went out there and you threw a bunch of shit on him and, talked real bad about him. And then when he put out his response on Instagram saying, fuck that, there ain't going to be no apologies, shook you up, huh? Now, this thing that happened at Games concert, that shook you up even more. You know what's coming. You know you can't go to your hood. Now you know LA is probably going to be off limits, or if not off limits, you can go anywhere you want with all the security you want. It's going to be very, very, very dangerous for you, though, huh? Game's got to be wondering if you're becoming a liability. If he's smart, he's going to want to rethink his relationship with you. It would have been cool if you see that picture of Eric Holder after he got touched up in the county. It would have been cool if you looked like that, Whack. I ain't gonna lie. It's just because you're so disrespectful to everyone. When you disrespected Tupac, I think you thought, oh, I can talk about Nipsey too. But you forgot you move around LA, you move around the West Coast, and all these cats on the East Coast that you had fooled, you had them thinking you really were the new Suge Knight. Big U was exposing you, player. But you did that. Every time somebody makes a bed, they got to lay in it. Um, I don't wish harm on nobody, but I do know that karma's a motherfucker. You can't create negative energy around yourself every day, all day, and think something positive is going to come out of it. It's not. You got out of the hood. You got out of Pacoima. You got into the industry. You've made millions of dollars, and you're poking at dudes that are still stuck in the hood. Not talking about Big U. He's doing his thing. I'm talking about the dudes that look up to Big U, dudes that looked up to Nipsey, dudes that are still out there carrying guns and using them, slinging dope, because they feel like that's the only life they have for them. But they look at these people you disrespect, and then they look at you and they're like, okay, he don't want that success. Let's take it from him. That's the energy you created. So everybody's staying tuned. Whack. Everybody got their popcorn, Juju Bees, Mike and Ike, whatever they like when they watch a show. And we're gonna stay tuned, eh? So Wyoming, maybe you don't gotta go to Europe. Wyoming. Go to Wyoming and try that out. But you can't, you fucked yours off in New York already, disrespecting everybody over there. Um Looks like over here in California, your welcome is worn out, player. You can't go back to Pacoima. You can't hide over there. So good luck. And like I said, hopefully the game rethinks his relationship and he doesn't become collateral damage in your bullshit. Nobody really knows who else you manage other than Blueface and Game. So if you manage anyone else, you're not doing a very good job at that. But good luck though. I'm glad you're not screaming and yelling. And that standoff, man. If it was just a standoff, you got lucky. So with that, I'm out. It's a long enough video. Um, sure, I'll get a lot of hate for this, but it is what it is. Thank you for providing content, Whack 100. I know you're not done. With that, I'm out.